Hi everybody, my name is Jessica. I'm with the San Mateo County Libraries, and today we are going to do some art. We're going to draw some chalk flowers. So here's one I made earlier, and we are going to go ahead and get all of our supplies ready. So all you need today to draw our chalk flowers is some colored chalk, and I'm using some set of chalk pastels, but if you just have regular classroom chalk, that works totally fine as well. You're also going to need a crayon, just one crayon, because you're going to use it to make the outline of the flower, and any color you want. I picked a black crayon. And you need a blank piece of paper, of course, and I have a little damp towel over here that I'm going to use to clean my hand off in between using different colors chalk, because that can get really messy. So we want to clean our hands off in between. All right, so we've got our supplies, so let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing is, what kind of flower are we gonna make? What kind of flower do you want to make? There's lots of different kind of flowers. Some of them look really different. Some have big petals, small petals. There are lots of different colors. Some of them just have one petal and it wraps all the way around the flower. So what kind of flower are you gonna make? You can make whatever you want. And we're gonna go ahead and just get started. So we'll take a crayon and we're gonna go ahead and draw a circle, and that's gonna be the center of our flower. So let's see, I'm gonna pick a spot. I think I'm gonna pick a spot right here, and I'm gonna draw a circle with my crayon. So I'm gonna make a really thick line, and there I've drawn my circle. See? There it is. Did you draw a circle too? Where'd you put it? Did you put it off the center? Did you put it right in the middle? I'm sure it looks really cool. All right. So now we're gonna add some petals. So we're gonna take our crayon again, and we're gonna add some petals. So I think I'm gonna make some long petals, really long, skinny petals. And you know, sometimes flowers, the same flower has different petals. So maybe I'll make some big, round petals, and maybe I'll make some with bumpy edges, because sometimes flowers have bumpy petals. All right, there are my petals, all outlined and pretty. All right, and now we get to pick our color. So we are gonna pick a color of our chalk, and I think I'm gonna pick blue, and we're gonna put some color down on our petals. So we can think about how we put the color down. Do we use really long straight strokes? Do we use ones going opposite ways, up and down, side to side? We could even make circles. Any way you want to put that color down on the paper is. All right. Let's see, a little bit more. All right, and there we go. So I have some color, some blue on my petals, and you can see I didn't fill in all of the white space because we are gonna actually use our hands and we're gonna smudge that in later, and that's gonna be really fun, but that's why that looks that way. And now I think I actually wanna do some different colors. So I think, let's see, what other colors should I pick? I think I'm gonna pick some orange. Pick some orange chalk. And what color are you gonna pick? You can pick any color you like. It's up to you. All right, so let's see. So I'm gonna put some of this orange down here on the petals. And I think that looks really nice, having this nice warm orange color next to the sort of cooler blue color. Sometimes if you have a warm color, and a warm color is a color like yellow or red or orange, and you have that up against a cooler color like blue or purple or green, then it kind of pops and it looks really nice. All right, so now I have all that color down, and now we're gonna get to smudge the chalk with our hands. So make sure we have nice clean hands. Just gonna wipe them off. And we're gonna start to smudge. So we'll take a couple fingers and we're gonna smudge the color, and we're gonna fill in any white space that we missed. And you can see it does a really cool thing because it takes it from looking kind of like sort of you know, a little bit like rough, and it makes it really smooth and nice and even kind of see-through in some parts. It looks really neat. How does yours look? Do you like it? I like it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna smudge the rest of our petals. So I'm gonna do the rest of my blue petals. And then when I get to another color, I'm gonna make sure I wipe my hands off, because you don't want to mix the colors up together. It's gonna look kind of messy. All right, and now we're gonna take our fingers again and we're gonna smudge the rest of these colors. All right, it's very fun. It's nice to use our hands and make some art with our hands. All right, there we go. So there's that. So there's how mine looks. It's all smudged and nice. And how does yours look? Did you pick different colors? It's okay if yours looks different than mine. It probably will, and that's great. When we do art, a lot of times everybody's art looks different, and that is great. That's what makes it unique and what makes it special. All right, so now we're gonna do the middle part of our flower. So we still have that middle part. And a lot of times if you look at flowers, they have kind of yellowy centers. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take yellow and I'm gonna use it to color in this middle circle part. I broke the chalk, that's okay. Sometimes the chalk breaks and that is totally fine, because that's the nice thing about chalk is you can still use it even if it breaks. And it happens sometimes, no big deal. So we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna put the rest of our color in here. All right, so there's that. And now you know what to do. We're gonna smudge that in. We're gonna smudge that in with our nice clean hands. And then we'll wipe it off. All right, there we go. So there is that flower. And so if you want to leave your flower like this, that's great, that's good. You made a flower and it looks so nice and awesome. And if you want to do a little bit more, we can put some background in. So we're just gonna pick a color, and I think that a nice, like a dark green, I think that would look cool in the background of here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in, and it's just like doing the color with the chalk before. We're just gonna put a lot of color down on the white area, so we fill it in. And because we're gonna smudge this, you don't have to worry too much about getting all of the white and all the nooks and crannies colored in, because we're gonna smudge that later and that's gonna fill it in. Just get your color down on the paper and then we will smudge it. All right, I have my color down. There's that. And now we're gonna take our clean hands and we are gonna smudge this all in. And now you can kind of get the color into those nooks and crannies if you want to. And it just evens it out really nice. And it's kind of fun because it's like a really quick, fast, fun way to get all the color filled in. And you can use as many colors as you want in the background. Maybe you want to do some polka dots or some stripes. Maybe you just want to see how the colors mix together in the background. That would be a cool experiment to do. All right, I'm going to clean off my hands. And voila, there is my background all smudged in and looking nice. And you know, so now you can be done if you want. If that's how you want your flower to look, then that's great. And you can always add in extra color on the flower. Sometimes flowers have little lines on them, so you could add lines like this. A couple of lines here and there. You could add lines like that. And you could even smudge those lines. You can do whatever you want. It's your flower, it's your art. All right. All right, so there's my flower. So I'm gonna say this is done for me for now, but you can keep going if you want and add more stuff. But when we're done with our art, we wanna make sure that we sign it because you're an artist and artists sign their work. So go ahead and take your crayon and write your name on your art. I'm gonna write my name. My name is Jessica. All right. And there is my chalk flower. How does yours look? How do you like it? What colors did you use? Did you use your favorite colors? What kind of flower did you make? Did you make a big one? Did you make a little one? I bet yours is really cool and it probably looks different than mine, which is awesome. All right. So that is how you can draw a chalk flower. And before we say goodbye, I have a couple of announcements. We are starting the Summer Learning Challenge at the San Mateo County Library. So if you haven't joined, don't forget to join in. And you can earn a chance to win a $1,000 scholarship. Details can be found at summerlearners.org, so be sure to check that out. And while I'm here, I want to remind you that it is census time, and it's safe and easy to do at it's at my2020census.gov. So be sure to check that out as well. And I would love to see what you create, and we have some hashtags. So we have hashtag SMCL Creates and at SMCL Libraries. So if you made a chalk flower today, I would love to see it. So please post it and use our hashtag so I can see it. So there are those. All right. And that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed making art with me, and join us for future videos coming soon. All right. Goodbye.